Welcome to another Mariontrainer Keep It Simple podcast, where we dive into the essence of personal growth and empowerment. Today, we're exploring a thrilling, transformative topic, unlocking your potential, the power of stepping outside of your comfort zone. This episode is about challenging ourselves to embracing the unknown and discovering what we're capable of. Again, welcome. And for you all that look at the picture that was on there, it is so much in line with about getting outside the comfort zone, because that was definitely uncomfortable for me during that time. And before we really just dive into it, we want to give thanks to onboard101.com/Mariontrainer, Pink Lotus, IdentityIQ, and Mariontrainer Healthy Family Recipe eBook for supporting us on this journey of self-discovery. Now let's talk about the comfort zone and what it is and why is it limiting to most people. The comfort zone sometimes is a behavioral space where activities and behaviors fit into a routine and a pattern that minimizes stress and risk. It provides a state of mental security, yet residing solely within our zone stunts our growth and innovation. And imagine living a life where every day is the same, devoid of new challenges, just comfortable. It can be comfortable, yeah, but is it fulfilling? Perhaps not. The science of growth and comfort and discomfort, it happens to the best of us, and growth often happens at the edge of discomfort. And when I'm saying that, it's like usually you're at this point where you just don't feel comfortable about trying to make a change or trying to do something outside of the comfort zone you've grown to put yourself into. And as they say, neurologically, when we face challenges, our brains create a new neural pathways of fostering learning and creativity. And this segment delves into how embracing discomfort can significantly enhance your cognitive function, your emotional resilience, and overall satisfaction. So, taking some practical steps to expand your comfort zone. Stop being uncomfortable. Get ready to be uncomfortable being comfortable. And how do we start stepping outside of our comfort zone? It begins with small steps, and perhaps trying a new workout routine from onboard101.com/Mariontrainer, that it challenges your physical in new ways, or adopting a financial management tool like IdentityIQ to basically help you take control of all aspects of your life that you've avoided, especially when it comes to those things financially and your physical fitness. Each step outside of the comfort zone is a step to a more dynamic and empowered self. And isn't that what we all want to do? We want to feel empowered. And, and just giving some examples of that, it will be more like, consider the story of someone who, after years of sedentary lifestyle, they decide to run a marathon. And boy, wouldn't that be nice? Transforming their life into the process or the tale of an individual who overcame their fear of public speaking, and then went on to become a motivational speaker. And these are just stories that exemplify the incredible potential that lies just beyond the familiar boundaries of our daily lives. Maintaining momentum and nurturing growth, it can be tough, but stepping outside of your comfort zone, it isn't a one-time act, but a continuous journey It's about maintaining the momentum and celebrating small victories and constantly seeking new experiences that challenges and enrich us. Now, whether it's exploring a recipe from the Mariontrainer Healthy Family Recipe eBook to improve your health and engaging in a supportive communities like Pink Lotus, and ladies, you do not have to suffer in silence. But every action you take contributes to your growth. Now, let's pause for a second here and talk about the comfort zone, because it's one of those things where people want to get used to doing one particular thing. And once you get used to doing one particular thing, you're kind of like, hey, I've mastered this, don't want to change. But that could hurt you in some ways, especially like a job or doing a routine and think that that routine is supposed to be done until eternity. Because what you're trying to do is get results. You're trying to be in a situation where you can be the best you. And sometimes you reach stumbling blocks, and when you hit a stumbling block, you want to go back to your comfort zone because that's what's comfortable. It's what you know. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it not even thinking about it. But once you make that change and challenge, and I'm going to talk about, I always tell you, I'm going to talk about what I know and I'm going to learn what I don't know. But I'll talk about my mom for a second. She came to live with me in 2009. And probably, I don't know, about 3 or 4 months after that, I asked her if she wanted to go to the gym with me, and she said yes. And my mom was weighing almost close to 200 pounds. Now, she started going to the gym because we started getting her back in her comfort zone of walking, and she had a knee replacement. So we had to do, it was like a learning thing all over, and it was comfortable to stay in that position because you didn't have to worry about pain, you didn't have to worry about being uncomfortable, but she did it. 1 year later, she was 70 pounds lighter. Now, we did the nutrition, and if I told you what we did for the nutrition, you'd probably, I can't believe that. Well, I'll give you an example of what she did. She did 2 bowls of Special K, 1 protein shake, and a meat and vegetable, which usually was like maybe chicken breast and broccoli. And she did that solid for a year, and on the weekend, she enjoyed herself. So that was a remarkable story because she got out of her comfort zone to get what she needed for her. And I suggest that you all do that for yourself. Find out what is it that you want and try to get to that point where you get out of that comfort zone and start being the you were supposed to be. And if you can't, if you stay in the comfort zone, you're going to be stuck. And then you're going to wind up being miserable because you're going to be thinking about all the things you wish you would have done. If I had this, I would do that. If I did this, I'd be here. All those woulda, coulda, shoulda, and they will never, ever accomplish anything. So my call to action to you all is, and before we totally wrap up today's episode, I want to encourage you to take one small step outside of your comfort zone this week. And it could be anything from trying a new fitness class, learning a new skill, learning a new language. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Visit Mariontrainer.com for your resources and support you on this journey. Embrace the challenge that helps unlock your potential. And look, trying to be the best you can be is not an easy task. It really isn't. But getting to that point where you actually like what you're doing and you can see yourself being successful and you start doing the small steps that it takes to be successful, it will be a wonderful transformation. Not just with your body, it could be your finances, your relationships. It could be a host of things that can take you on to a path or head you on a journey to where you're kind of like, I'm doing it. Man, I'm excited. out of my comfort zone was many years ago when I was just, I don't know, 21, 22, trying to think about bodybuilding. And the first thing I was saying when it was mentioned to me, a gentleman I was in the military with, if he's watching this, if he should happen to watch this, Mr. Walker, reach out to me because I would love to talk to you. I haven't seen you in years, and I credit you for inspiring me to go into bodybuilding. But the first thing I told him when he said, "Man, you look like you'd be a good bodybuilder," I was like, "I'm not getting on no stage in no underwear. I'm not doing that." And lo and behold, I stepped outside of my comfort zone, and it was a 20-year odyssey, a journey of just competing. I met some great people along the way. I've gone to probably about 15, 18 Mr. Olympias. I mean, I got to see the guys I was seeing in the magazine. I got to talk with them. I became, I don't know, you want to call it friends or just a good relationship with some of them. And it was a great journey. Trust me. I mean, I can tell you, I look back on it with no regrets. But if I'd have stayed in my comfort zone, I would have been that kid who had a great physique, but the only person that knew it would have been the local people, or it would have been just me, or just the confidence that I did get from that. But when I stepped outside of that comfort zone, the world opened up, and you can see behind me, these are just some snapshots of my history of what, being in the physical fitness field, and actually bodybuilding brought me into personal training. And it has been a remarkable ride. I encourage all of you to get out of your comfort zone. If you're in your comfort zone and it's something that you want to do, take baby steps getting toward it. If you don't know where to start, find someone who's doing it, ask them. That's one of the most encouraging things. When I first got in personal training, I got in my car and I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I talked to a gentleman and another one. If he sees this, I'd love to catch up with him. And he went by one name, Colombo. And I thought that was just so amazing. And he let me shadow him. And then, everything the rest is history. It was a beautiful experience. So you all just, you got to take, right now we're living in a time where you should go after what it is that you want. Don't let other people, past mistakes, don't let any of that slow you down or stop you from trying to be the person you are. Because none of us are going to get it right on the first try. None of us. I think you all really need to realize that. None of us will get it right on the first time. But if you stay the course, know that there might be some stumbling blocks along the way, but that's not going to be your story. And maybe it might be the one thing that takes you to your glory. Hanging in there, not giving up. And you know how I feel. Stay away from negative people. They're like a cancer. It spreads. Misery loves company. If they don't like themselves, chances are they're going to make you not like yourself. Be on point when it comes to your health, when it comes to your finances, it comes to your relationships, it comes to everything that it takes for you to be you or be a better you. Stick with your guns. Be locked and loaded. Know what it means to have self-care, self-love, and feel like the world is mine. And the only person that can stop me is me. Now, I stand by what I say. I stand by what I do. And I also will tell you, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? I wear it, as you all can see. I wear it on my chest. I feel that great about it. I feel that passionate about that saying. And you never know. A book may be coming down the road because it represents not putting obstacles in your way. Because why not you? Why not you be the best person for the job? Be yourself, be authentic, be caring, but yet have a standard for yourself and yet stand up for yourself. I want you all to embrace what I'm trying to tell you. Go on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, LinkedIn, Facebook, Mariontrainer on Facebook. We're even on X, formerly known as Twitter. So I want you all to I wanted to reach as many people as possible. And that's why I try to say, keep this simple. Because once you start complicating things and the steps are not in place, and you need someone who's going to give you the steps, but they're going to be simple steps. When I do nutrition planning for people, I tell them, tell me the best foods that you like. And I create a plan from that, because that's something that they know they can do, because it's what they've been doing. They just have not had anyone to reorganize it for, reroute the way they do things. With me, you don't give up anything. You just reroute the way you do it. Now, I want you all to understand that I'm here to inspire, to motivate, to help you think and realize you're the best representation of yourself. Why not be the best version of yourself? Y'all take care of yourselves. Most of all, take care of each other. And realize success is just around the corner. Take care.